Oh, earlier this month, a local Canadian military veteran named Irv Radatzke turned 100 years old. Because of a recent fall, he was spending his birthday and Remembrance Day in the hospital. Well, his community rallied around him and organized a mini service at Royal Columbian Hospital. Dr. Greg Passy is a veteran and longtime trauma psychiatrist. He helped to organize that, and he is in the studio with me right now. Dr. Passy, welcome.
Thank you.
Nice to have you here. And Mo Boyle is Irv's longtime friend, and she was also at the hospital that day. And now Mo has got a new campaign that she is calling Operation Irv. She's with us in studio as well to tell us all about it. Mo, welcome to On the Coast.
Hi.
Thank you. On the Coast. Good to have you both here.
It's great to be here. Operation Irv started a week before Remembrance Day. A friend who is a retired RCMP and vet discovered that Irv was turning 100 and was in the hospital, and automatically the wheels started turning. She then introduced Dr. Passy /Hero, who went to meet Irv with me, and we set it up within days. He was overwhelmed with joy. It was a great, fantastic day. There was family and friends there, and he knew what was going on. He was with it, and he was very grateful, and I was grateful too, because had this not happened, we would have just sat there alone for not only Remembrance Day, but for his birthday as well. His birthday was 2 days after Remembrance Day. And then we all showed up with cakes and balloons and pastries. And I got him a 30-inch box of Scottish shortbread cookies that are his favorite. And his room is still decorated with his birthday, and the balloon is still tied to his wheelchair. And he just loves it.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah. So Dr. Passy /Hero.
I don't like that term.
No, I could see you wince a little bit. But
yes.
Why was it important for you to see Irv accompanied and honored in this way?
Well, it's an interesting question. I was struggling what to do with Remembrance Day this year. With the budget being cut by the government, like almost $4 billion out of Veterans Affairs. Mm. And other issues like MAID and things like that, I was struggling with where did I want to be, how did I want to honor and celebrate our veterans. And I heard about Irv, and it's like that's where I want to be. I don't want to be anywhere else. I don't want to be around politicians. I want to be with a veteran to honor him. And I phoned up another veteran, and he phoned a veteran, and next thing we know, we got Bill Glaspie, Mike Reed, and a veteran came in, and the four of us, we talked with Irv. He couldn't remember his unit, but from his discharge papers from the 11th Area District out of the Hotel Vancouver in June of 1946, it indicated he was a rifleman or an infantryman. He had a Canadian Volunteer Medal, and he had a France-Germany campaign medal, and we asked him, what do you remember about the war? He says, the thing I remember about the war, as soon as my unit got to the boundary with Germany, the war ended. so we all laughed at that, and we had our moment of silence, a minute for those who have fallen, a minute for those who have returned, and then the four of us saluted him, and we got photos. And it was probably, I talked with the other veterans, it was probably one of the best Remembrance Days we've ever had.
Oh, that is so lovely to hear. It really is. And Mo, what can you tell us about Irv? How did you meet?
I met him in the early 2000s, and I was a crossing guard for a school, and he would walk down the street with 3 dogs, and we just started talking, making conversation, and then he told me his age. I didn't believe him, so the next day he came down with his driver's license to prove his age, and it was friends forever by then. And we started inviting, like, do you want to come over for dinner? Went to his place with his wife. He would tell me about the cruises he would take his wife on. And we just stayed friends for the longest time. Yeah.
So when you put out the call, what is it about Irv that so many people wanted to be involved in
Well,
that
Irv
ceremony
has
with him?
always been a very giving man. He has helped all of New Westminster pretty much, whether it's to help build a fence or plant flowers or whatever. He's always been the one that you could rely on, and not even rely on. Like, he would just show up at your house. Hey, do you need help? And he would do it.
Wow.
And he's never asked for anything in return. This man is so humble. And he really is the sweetest man on the earth. Yeah.
And Dr. Passy, what are your thoughts about Irv and just this need, I guess, for some people craving connection and community right now?
Well, it's something so common to our older vets that they were very community-minded. Not only did they give their lives in war, but they came back and gave their lives in peace. And it's an inspiration for all us younger veterans. I mean, they've forged the way for us. They've shown us the way. And it's, he was such a nice guy to be with. There's good and evil in the world. And he's one of the good ones.
So tell us now, Mo. You're not finished. You're not finished when it comes to Irv. Tell us about Operation Irv. What are you asking people to do?
Yes, so Operation Irv, after the birthday, we started thinking about, wait a minute, he's 100. Let's see if we can get 100 Christmas cards for him. Well, I tell you, Facebook is a wonderful thing. Media is a wonderful thing. And it has happy to do this. Irv does not ask for any of this. And I think that's what I love about it, because people want to do it.
Well, you've got this flood of cards and letters, and Dr. Passy, you've been in on this as well, gathering letters and cards. Can you share anything with us today?
Yes. I know one of the teachers at Lloyd Roberts Elementary School, and they did up these cards, merci, thank you, and they've individualized it. It's, dear veteran, I appreciate the fact that you gave your life for this country. Keeping the country safe, your bravery may not only have saved the country, but also a lot of lives. You allowed this country and me to live in peace. So this may be my most honest thank you. So thank you, dear veteran.
Oh my goodness,
From Alice.
I feel tearful just listening to that, thinking, so this is a student of what age approximately?
Probably about 10.
10-year-old. Oh my goodness. What about for you, Mo?
Yeah, well, there's this card here, and, I think they were from Mission, and right off the bat it says, I heard you're 100 years old. What a magnificent reach it is for you to be 100. And the things you must have seen in this war. And thank you so much for the freedom. We forget about how our freedom became, and it was people like you who helped us with the freedom. It just... Oh, my heart goes pitter-patter, too. In fact, when I read this, I had hairs just go boing, 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 boing.
No.
And my friend who's a retired RCMP vet, also, we got a letter from the cybercrime from the Toronto RCMP.
Really?
Yeah.
What did they say?
They said, Merry Christmas, Irv, from the entire cybercrime team of the Royal Canadian Mounted Police in Toronto. Our mandate is to protect Canadians from cyber criminals, but we would not have had this country to protect if it wasn't for you who fought for everything we have today. 80 years ago. Thank you for your service. All of us have a debt and gratitude to you. I hope you have a wonderful new year for your 101st birthday.
Oh,
it's stuff like that.
Yes.
And it's children writing cards, happy birthday, Irv. And they're just happy to do it. And we're having a craft fair in New West, and it's on the 29th, and it's at 920 12th Street in New West. And I'm going to be there with a table if anybody would like to come and sign some cards for Irv.